I have some pork tenderloin I've cut into small pieces. About a pound of pork tenderloin. And I also have some broccoli that I cut up into small pieces, some carrots that I cut up into small little portions, and some onions that I had in the freezer that I cut up the other day. So I'm just gonna mix all this together here. I will just put that spatula in there because I use meat like that. And I'll just mix some water in with this in there. Some cold water. Some cold water. There we go. I'll probably need to use a little bit more water than that because I have some mashed potatoes here. I cooked this same recipe, almost the same recipe, just a few days ago. I had celery instead of broccoli. And that was, oh my, this is very hot. The bottom of this is very hot here because it was in the microwave. So I'm gonna mix all this together. And what I have back there is some rice steaming. I may have burnt that rice too a little bit. It's just hard to tell how long to cook the rice with the peas in it because the peas cover the rice and I can't see it bubbling. And I usually just cook rice in a pan like that. And I also have 1 can of peas, 1 can of pinto beans, and 1 carton of vegetable broth, about a half gallon of vegetable broth in the rice there. But that's still steaming there, so I'm just gonna mix all this together here. Probably need just a little bit more water here. So I'm gonna scrape some of these potatoes out here. A little scoop there. Probably get a little bit more water here. Right there. Right there. Okay. This is so good. It's just something about the peas, the onions, the mashed potatoes, and the pork. That pork tenderloin really has a lot of flavor. I think mainly what it is just the mashed potatoes and the pork and the peas. Because that pea juice, the juice that's in the pecan has a lot of flavor. And I'm telling you, this is so delicious. I'm gonna turn that on almost high there to 9, just to get this to simmer here a little bit. And then I'm gonna chuck my rice there. It may be burned. I put a little bit of black pepper, ground black pepper, and some granulated garlic in the rice there too. And I cooked the vegetables in a little bit of bacon grease, and I cooked the pork in some, what is it, hazelnut oil. See how this is just kind of liquidy here? This will all melt together. This is so good. I just cannot explain to you. This is a very secret recipe. It's not secret anymore. But I was just blown away by the taste of this. But I did, the last batch, I did use celery instead of broccoli. And that was a lot of vegetables that I just put in here. It didn't look like a lot of vegetables, but once you start cooking vegetables, they kind of shrink. So just mix these. So I haven't added any salt. I haven't added any butter. Those mashed potatoes do have butter and salt in them. And the pinto beans have salt and the vegetable broth has salt. But other than that, I haven't really used any salt in this. Look at that. This is going to be freaking absolutely amazing. So here we go. Here's a defining moment. Did I burn the rice too much? So this has peas, green peas, pinto beans, and rice in vegetable broth. I did not, it's not burnt too bad. See that? I just had a lot of stuff going on. Just had a lot going on, you know. I was cutting the meat, I was trying to make sure the vegetables didn't burn, and I was trying to watch this so it didn't burn, so I You know, I like burnt rice, but this is a little, I mean, you won't even really be able to tell that it's been burnt rice once I mix all this together here, you know, even the taste. A little bit of crispiness on the bottom of the pan there. So I don't think, no, the burner's not hot anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix it all together here. Hopefully all this will fit in this pan here. It's gonna be very close. That's why I was mixing this together here to start with, just to see if I burnt the bottom of the pan too much. There we go. Okay. I'm telling you, this is an amazing dish. I'm gonna go kind of easy with this at first here. There we go. Right there. Just drizzle it all together here. And then mix it up. Oh, I just can't wait to try this. This with broccoli in it instead of celery. So I'm just kind of changing one thing at a time. Just to see if something is going to work better. Here. Rinse this pan off here real quick. Just the pork. The pork in here is really, the pork and the peas are really amazing together. I'm not going to answer that phone right there. Oh, yes. So this hardens up. This hardens up after a few minutes because the mashed potatoes, those starches, there's a lot of starches in here. But God, look at that. Really get that bottom of that pan stirred up. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. It's got fiber in it. It's got starches, carbohydrates, vegetables. Oh yeah. I am just, oh yeah. Bring it on. It smells just amazing, man. It takes quite a bit to cut up all the stuff, you know, all the meat, all the vegetables. The vegetables took me 20 minutes to cut up. So, take a little stab of it here. Oh yeah. This stuff is really good the next day for leftovers. It is so delicious. Just the smell of it is just amazing, man. It's just the peas and the pork and the mashed potatoes mixed together just create a very, very delicious meal. Fantastic. I am telling you, people, this is my secret recipe. Not anymore. I used pork a couple weeks ago. I used pork in a similar variation of this recipe, pulled pork. It tasted pretty good, but this tenderloin pork, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Well, thank you for watching.